Yeah! What up guys, it's me, Munya Chihuahua, your full music vlog star, and today we're gonna do our first album review. So today we're gonna review Chris Brown's brand new spanking album, X. Like my ex-girlfriend? No, it's X as in the letter X. Okay. So Chris Brown's the kind of artist that can release 4 or 5 singles, so Yeah, 3 Times, She Ain't You, Don't Wake Me Up, and these will all go down pretty big in the charts. For Chris Brown, sometimes albums don't do him a lot of favours because he drags in these negative issues. It is like if you ordered a cocktail, yeah? Guy puts in a bit of mint liquor, oh yes. Puts in a few mint leaves, oh yes, great, lots of mint and a few Tic Tacs, oh yes. And then just bangs in a flipping sausage. It ruins some of the good flavours that are already there. So, quick example, yeah? Press play on the album. First track is called X, yeah? You're getting hyped, you're getting ready for that banger to come on. And then all of a sudden he starts talking about, the bad in me, it's because of the people around me, so you guys made me a monster. And you're just sitting there and you're like, me blood, I think. So instead of being all hyped about it, like, you're just sitting there under the weight of accusation like, you said I made him a monster, it's not true. So here's the thing, most people see Chris Brown on television, dancing like crazy, busting these big old Michael Jackson moves. And then when you meet him on the album, he's really gloomy. So just to elaborate, okay, I'm gonna read you some of the lyrics from a song called Do Better. And I would have died long ago if I ain't have my faith. I see you starting to hate me. I see it in your face. My home didn't feel like home, just like my heart. It's empty. I mean, this is depressing stuff. If you listen to the album for too long, you're gonna end up like... So what I would suggest is, if you listen to the album, don't spend too long on the sad tracks. The thing is, by now people have made up their minds whether they like him or they dislike him. So if you like him and you love the fun, poppy Chris Brown, then you can skip over the sad bits. Except for one, and this actually moved me a little bit. So there's a track called Autumn Leaves. All the negative elements I was talking about before, work together on this one track to make a really poignant piece. There's utter conviction in all the words. That's what I like about it. This is Chris Brown laid bare naked. Huh? Emotionally naked. Guest appearance by Kendrick Lamar. Oh! Kendrick Lamar! Dang! His vocab on the track is so stimulating, it will have you like, what does that mean? Is he talking to me? How did he do that? Which came first? The chicken or the egg? Let's move on to something a bit more jovial. When you go to the beach, what do you go to see? Boo! No, when you go to the beach, you go to see sun and sand and sea. When you listen to a Chris Brown album, you go to listen to invigorating dance tracks that make you want to get up and dance even if you don't have an inch of rhythm in your body. So tracks like Fine China, Love More, Came to Do, Loyal, yeah, all of those. But most of all, this is probably my favourite track ever on the Chris Brown album. It's called Add Me In. They let Chris Brown run a bit wild with lyrics. For example, answers are usually in the back. I've sat quite a few maths tests in my day, and I've never had to search anyone's bottom for the answer, Chris. A lot of the other tracks on the album, the lyrical content and the kind of rhythm of the track just isn't as sharp. They're filler tracks. The last element of the album, its inevitable sexy side. If you're in any way squeamish and don't want to be hit by a barrage of ocean metaphors, shall we say, it might be worth skipping over the Interlude 101 and Body Shots. So the album is a typical Chris Brown album. Dance tracks, sexy tracks, guilty tracks. What about the people on the album? Trey Songz, Usher, Jhené Aiko, Kendrick Lamar. These are great people to have on an album. The only problem with it is, in a lot of cases, they're better singers and better rappers than Chris Brown. So you're sitting at home, you're thinking to yourself, I kind of like Chris Brown, don't want to listen to his album. Yes, you do. Why? It took over 18 months to make, and he said that this might be his last album before retiring. You've got some of the biggest artists in the industry on the album, so even if you don't like Chris Brown, that should be reason enough to check it out. So what shall we give it on our rating scale of stars? Right, four cheeseburgers. We'll give it 4 cheeseburgers. So that's it from me for now. Thank you for watching. If you disagree, if you agree, make sure you leave a comment. You can tweet me at King Caramel. But for now, peeps, that's it. Speak to you soon. Peace.